Hi guys! So I actually haven't tried the rank 50 dungeon traits yet and thought it might be fun to check them out. Just from quickly reading what they do, I get the feeling you could end up with some utterly busted builds with the proper RNG items. There are 4 rank 50 traits in the game that you can choose from, but only 3 of them are unique. The 4th one has a passive effect that the other rank 50 traits already have built in. I think it's there for you to equip if you want to play a normal dungeon run without any of the crazy effects some of the other traits give, but still have the passive effect bonus. But anyways, the first trait is pretty weird. It lets you start with 5 blue RNG items, but your HP will be set permanently to 2, and you can only take 1 damage at a time. This means you will always die in 2 hits, unless you have a way to heal yourself. Some RNG items that works well with this trait are the pan lid, to increase your block chance and let you ignore damage completely, and also the tortoise shell that does the same thing. Vampire fangs, which makes you heal by killing enemies. Having 2 of these gives you a 100% chance to heal, which pretty much makes you unkillable as long as there are enemies around to kill. The single cut RNG item to increase your damage. You can easily take 1 damage from it, pick up a single piece of food and heal that lost HP again, and then keep repeating to get a lot of damage. Since dying is quite easy with this trait active, having the Angelite RNG item can be a quite good choice, so that you can revive for free and keep your RNG items. Now on to the second trait. This one is basic but really good nonetheless. It makes so that when you buy an RNG item from the shop, there's a 40% chance to get an extra RNG item at no additional cost. To put it simple, you'll just end up with more RNG items in your dungeon runs. There really isn't much more to it. It's a solid and safe trait to pick for any dungeon. Now for the third and final rank 50 trait. With this trait active, you will always start your run with a purple RNG item with 4 choices. You will also have your mana permanently set to 1, which means no more abilities whatsoever. But to compensate for that, you will have your attack speed increased by plus 150%. My first thought was to try it out on my Divinite, because of the wave attacks you have a chance to spawn with each basic attack. And let me tell you, it's exactly what I hoped for. Just look at his attack speed. I'm actually not sure if there is an attack speed cap inside of dungeons, like there is otherwise. But if there is, it's for sure a lot higher. Some RNG items that will complement this trait are of course Sugar Rush, for even crazier attack speed. The handy ice pick can also be good, because it gives your basic attacks a chance to multi-hit. The star you drop RNG item, since it massively boosts your damage, as long as your mana is full. And as it just happens to be, your mana bar will always stay full with this trait on. Anyways, I must say that I like traits like these ones. You get one thing, like huge attack speed, at the cost of something else, like your ability to use active skills. They make the dungeon experience a bit more versatile and more enjoyable, which is needed if you're like me. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video.